I forgot to mention something. In my Pain Chronicles edition 1, the thing that I forgot to mention about the entrapment thing is that when perps are deemed mentally ill, it helps them from being lawfully answerable for what they've did. It doesn't mean they can't be institutionalized, but it does mean that they are certified mentally ill and then can be locked in a secure facility, in a secure mental health hospital rather than prison. That's A. B, there would be no established mens rea. If these people have got mental health issues, then there wouldn't be any establishable reason why they would go after you as a TI. Even if the perp told the truth, because they're mentally ill, their claims would be inadmissible in court. So that means both the perps and the handlers will be able to get away with their crimes. Especially if they're paranoid schizophrenic, because why would a paranoid schizophrenic be trusted in court with, seriously delicate information about governmental abuses and, corruption by civil servants and this, that, and the third? At most, a TI could get a perp sectioned if they were lucky, at most. The TI would have to have a completely clean bill of mental health, which is why TIs are so focused on trying not to be hospitalized and trying not to be seen as mentally ill, because they know if they're mentally ill, that it doesn't matter how much evidence they have, it doesn't matter what claims they make, it would be inadmissible in court if they were found to have a serious mental illness, even if that diagnosis is a lie. Because remember, psychiatry is a speculative arm of the medical field. So all it takes is a speculation that you're paranoid schizophrenic. It doesn't have to be a real diagnosis. It can be a complete lie. All it would take is that for that to be backed up in court by 2 doctors and by the courts, and you could be deemed as too mentally ill or mentally unfit to give testimony or to give evidence in court. So, as a TI, for me to even make it to court, I would have to deem not be mentally ill, or, my claims would have to be admissible. But then they would actually have to admit that the crimes that I was talking about were real in the first place. It would be validating my claims alone by just saying that I'm not mentally ill. So there's that. But at the same time, if a perp wanted to gather evidence against me to show to police or to show in court, they couldn't, their evidence would be inadmissible as well. So I could literally do what I wanted to do. If I wanted to do something to a perp that was mentally ill, as long as it wasn't serious, they can't testify against me in court. They can't do anything to me. Now this is where the juicy bit comes in now. But because seeing as mentally ill perps can't have their shit admissible in court if I do anything, when somebody mentally ill makes a complaint about me, the only way it can be backed up in court is if somebody who is of somebody who is calm and of sound mind, or somebody who is a trusted civil servant, or somebody who is a mental health professional, or somebody who belongs to a private company. Those types of people are the only ones that can really be trusted to say, yeah, Fabian's done this, or Fabian's like this, or Fabian. That's why the slander campaign is so important, because it's only those types of people that can be trusted to say, yeah, this person's done this, or yeah, this person's guilty of this. So the people who are not deemed mentally ill, the people who are the civil servants, the people who are mental health workers, the people who are who belong to private companies who will turn around and say, oh, you're mentally ill and that's why you do this, those are the real criminals. Those are the real criminals. And that's why they've been able to get away with it. The real criminals are the ones who have a midnight nose and who are respected, established members of society. And no, it doesn't matter whether they knew what was going on or not. They facilitated the entrapment. So if any time your claims want to be, are to be taken seriously, the second they stop saying, oh, these claims are down to paranoid schizophrenia, the second they have to drop the mental illness is the second they have to admit you're right. But if everybody's mentally ill and nobody's being taken seriously, then organized stalking can be buried. So, hey mind, hey mental health professionals, hey police, hey emergency services, we know who the real criminals are, don't we? And that's all I'm going to say about that. Take care, you guys. Bye-bye.